Pieguyrulz here, back with another DVD review. Today we have Adventure Time Season 2. Didn't mean for that to rhyme. But yes, Adventure Time Season 2. Aesthetically, it followed the same look as Season 1, where you peel back the layers and you get more and more inside the character, so to speak. Right down to his icy brain, which is controlled by the crown, which is quite clever here. I was kind of wondering how they would do that. It's a bit odd that they didn't feature Jake, considering, well, Jake's a little bit more important than the Ice King in the show. Especially in Season 2, the Ice King was kind of toned back from Season 1. But how does it stand up? Well, it was also available on Blu-ray, and the reason why I didn't get it there was because aesthetically, I felt the Blu-ray kind of ruined this. Plus, the DVD was a little bit cheaper, and I don't think it really makes that much of a difference when it comes to cartoons. I mean, how high definition can you get? Either the details are in the drawing or they're not. Yes, it can look crisper and cleaner, but I don't really see the difference. So, what's on this? Well, you got all the episodes of Season 2, of course, and then you have commentaries on every single episode. But before I talk about that, there's also one other special feature, which is Pendleton Ward interviewing the people who work on Adventure Time, which basically consists of him calling people in, asking them what they do on the show, and then having them watch some video that's, I don't know, a farting sound or something. We don't get to see the video, but it's just them reacting to the video for the rest of the, well, video. It's really strange. It's similar to a few of the bonus features they had on the first Season 1, where it's just really odd. I can't even honestly say it was funny, but it's bizarre. It's not really worth getting the DVD, but of course, if you love the series anyway, and you were already planning on getting the episodes, it's, you know, something to see, I suppose. So the big hook here is the commentaries, and they're on every single episode, which is a big step up from the few that were on Season 1. Not only are they in every episode, but they get a lot of people to do it, and it's Pendleton Ward doing it himself, the creator of the show. He did it in his house, and he called in a lot of the writers, animators, you know, script supervisors, and doodlers, and whatever, the people that work on the show. And so you get a lot of different perspectives. In the first season, it was mostly just the voice actors, which is always cool to hear from, but these are the real people that actually make the show, not just the people who make the sounds of the show, so to speak. So it is cool to hear their insights. Now, the big controversy with this is that they decided to censor some of the more saucy bits of the commentary. So basically, when you play it with commentary, a little note pops up on the screen. It's just a picture of Pendleton Ward holding up two, like, notebook pieces of paper. And it reads something along the lines of, "Hey guys, I'm Pendleton Ward. I got everyone together in my room to record all these on my own microphones and everything. There's going to be a little bit of cutting out because of the saucier bits. Really, they're not that funny, but when you cut back, they're going to be people laughing, and you're gonna hear some musical interludes during that." And then that's what it says. And it's worded in the strange way that Pendleton Ward words things. So yeah, you see that, and then you get the commentary. Now, do I think it's necessary to censor a commentary on a kid's show? It's really hard to say. I don't really know. Yes, it's a kid's show, and yes, I understand that, but really, what kids are going to be listening to the commentary? The commentary is more for adult fans, isn't it? But again, I suppose if you bought your kid an Adventure Time DVD and he randomly stumbled upon the commentary and, you know, they're cursing like sailors or talking about naughty things, that would be a little bit strange, right? I almost wish that there's, like, unrated versions of these. Although, how weird would it be to have an unrated labeled Adventure Time DVD? But, yeah, so I can't really say whether this was right or wrong of them to do. But what I will say is that I like how Pendleton Ward, you know, when it cuts out, you'll hear, you know, like a little ukulele solo, or, you know, Pendleton Ward, even when it gets, you know, to the longer ones, Pendleton Ward goes crazy with these songs. Like, you'll just hear a bunch of insane mumbling, and, you know, sometimes he'll even reference the words that the commentary comes back in on, in his little ditties and songs. And they're entertaining. It's much better than if a commentary were to leave just a blank space or something like that, or just, you know, cut back to the audio of the show. So I think it was creatively enough done, but I will also have to say it is insanely frustrating that they cut back in to hear the cast, or not the cast, but the crew, to hear the crew just laughing it up like they said the most hilarious thing. And it's not just for, you know, naughty bits. It's also for copyright and stuff that they, you know, they really can't be saying. So yeah, it is really frustrating. It really does feel like you're missing out on something. He jokingly said, yeah, "If you meet me at Comic-Con, I'll tell you everything we said on the DVD commentary," which is funny. Another thing that was strange is that there is no audio. They mute the audio for the actual episode in the commentary track, which is a little bit frustrating because they can't hear the quotes, and neither can we. Like, not even, you know, very low, you know, low sounds, or you know, even when there is a silence or two, you just can't hear it at all. And I guess that's a part of the trade-off where Pendleton kind of pretty much did this all himself. He edited it and everything. You know, this really wasn't Cartoon Network's doing. Most commentaries I see are kind of, you know, they're kind of done by the, you know, the company that makes the DVDs. They're like, hey, you know, get together and do some bonuses. This one, it really feels like Cartoon Network is like, well, you can put it on if you want, but we're not going to provide you with the studio space, so it's on you. So, you know what? In the end of the day, whether it was right or wrong, or, you know, good or bad, or appropriate or inappropriate for him to censor it, you still got to thank the guy and appreciate the fact that he still got everyone together and still edited it and did everything to make sure we got commentaries on all 13 episodes. And while they're not necessarily the most, you know, insightful commentaries, if you want insightful commentaries, you look at the Simpsons DVDs. They do, however, provide some insights to the show, and they can be pretty funny, and the ditties are pretty good too. So I definitely recommend it. I mean, I have all of the episodes of season 2 on my iTunes account, and I still wanted to get the DVD. You know, and so as far as is it worth it for the commentaries, well, the DVD itself isn't that expensive. I think it was around $20-ish. So I say it is, honestly, if you're a commentary person. But if you're not, if you're looking for other bonus features, there really aren't any. So it's either you like commentaries and you get it, you know, or you just like the show and you want to get it. But if you already own it on iTunes like I do, and you're not really crazy about the commentary, or you think it would frustrate you to have it cut out every once in a while, you know, I guess I can't say I recommend it for you. But as always with these, if you're a big fan of it, you know, I think they did pretty right. It would have been nice to see a few more bonus features on here, but hey, they got to do what they got to do. Aesthetically, the box is amazing, and that's about all I have to say. So Pieguyrulz, out.